Hi guys, welcome back to my latest video of BK builds, and today we're taking a look at my Firestar Customs latest order. I got some figures, Lego figures. I also got some custom helmet molds for my pilots and also some face molds. So without further ado, let's take a look at the figures. Alrighty guys, so the first two figures that I'm going to be showing off are actual Lego figures and not customs. So the first one we do have up is the TIE Bomber. He came out in 2013 in the Planet Series sets that they had. I never picked them up because the Planet Series were a little iffy, but I missed out on this figure and I didn't realize that's a unique helmet design for a TIE Fighter pilot. I was grabbing my TIE Fighter pilots and I realized I didn't have the TIE Bomber helmet. So on Firestars they do sell it, and so I was able to pick them up. Those are not custom, those are the modern TIE Fighter body and legs, but I left the OG helmet and his face on it. So what's unique about this helmet is he has the silver crown coming down on the crest, which is unique to only this figure, which is really cool. And he does have no flesh showing, just his skin, or just the helmet covering, because this is probably one of the best face designs they've ever created for any Imperial figure ever. The black covering except for the face is probably the coolest thing they've done, and I'm so mad they only did it for about 1 year, or what, the Sand Troopers, the Scout Troopers, and the TIE Bomber in 2013. I really wish they kept on doing that because we keep on getting the angry Stormtrooper face, which is a little disappointing, but I'm so happy that this figure does include it because it's such an awesome head and helmet design. He was so cheap and I'm so happy I got him. I completely didn't know that he was a 2013 exclusive to Planet Series. Next up, I got 4 of these guys. So these guys, the Imperial Navy officers, only came out in the Death Star came out twice. A 2014 one, which didn't have the updated figures, and then I think it was the 2016 it came out with the updated figures. And this is the only set they came in, and it only came with 2 of them. But the Battle of Endor and the Death Star, you see lots of these guys around. So I really wanted to get my hands on some of these figures. It took me a while, but Firestar had them available. And I was able to pick up 4 of these guys. You can see how awesome these guys' helmets are, how unique and special they are. It's so cool. I wish they came in more sets because these guys, I want so many of them. They do have a dual face print. You can barely tell the difference. That one has a little smirk on the back, while the other one just has a grin. It's very minuscule and not really an issue. I can't even tell the difference when I put them up in display. But I'm so glad I got 4 of these figures, and hopefully I can pick up some more as well so I can put them in some of my battle scenes. But now on to the actual custom. So our first custom is Raynor. So his body and helmet is actual Lego. What the custom part is the face. So Lego only makes light skin flesh pilot helmets. They don't have these dark skin pilots, and it's really frustrating because in the show this guy isn't white, and so they were able to create his actual face, and you can pull off his helmet and you can see they actually printed it on to a dark skin tone, which is really cool because it makes the figure a lot more accurate. So when I have him displayed up next to or with all my Blue Squadron pilots, he actually looks like he fits in. He looks like he's part of the scene now, instead of having the typical Lego same face that's in every single one of the pilots I do own. So really cool. You can tell it's a little grainy, which is my only complaint, but besides it being grainy, it's super cool. I'm glad you can see the orange, because usually when Lego prints lighter on darker, as you can see on his body for example, how the white kind of fades into the blue because the blue is the darker tone. But instead here on the face, it doesn't fade in. You have a lighter printed on the darker, it stands out and it looks awesome. I am really happy with this guy's custom head design. And then moving on to our second custom face design is Anton Merrick, the general of Blue Squadron. So Lego did release this figure, but they released him with only his head and his hair. They didn't release his face with the actual shield. So what Firestar did, they created this figure, but actually printed on. And I know it looks like it's just a regular flesh tone, but Anton Merrick has a mustache, so on here you actually have a mustache printed on, which is super cool. I'm really picky on my details, so it's so cool displaying him actually with his helmet on, his visor down, and you can still see his mustache. It just makes the figure so much more accurate and looks awesome next to Barian as well. But moving on to now our custom helmets. So I got this custom helmet, which is Zaldines. I believe this is a female pilot. I didn't put my female face on her because I have some other female pilots I have on, so I need to order some more of those. But here we have a custom helmet. So all of this is Lego from the face down, but the helmet is awesome. I'm so mad because there were 6 custom helmets that they do sell, and I was only able to get 2 of them. 4 were out of stock, so I will eventually get the other 4 because I want them so badly. But right now, this figure is awesome. The red mixing with the orange looks super cool. In my line of pilots, it just looks awesome having this red stand out and clash. One of my favorite helmets designs. I didn't think it was going to be that cool just being a solid red. Kind of reminds me of Wedge Antilles' helmet, but in red. Super cool, awesome. Our next one is Red 5, which name is Davish Krail. Luke, obviously when he dies, Luke takes over his call sign number. His helmet's completely custom. So in his helmet, we can see it has all the designs, all the little nicks and knacks of it being beat up, but you have the little green symbols, the red line on top. Awesome helmet. Again, I want the other helmet so badly. This helmet looks so good on display in my Rogue One scenes. Really well. So now on to the final figure. This figure is a complete custom all the way around. Everything about this is custom. And this is the Battlefront 2 main character. She goes from Inferno Squad and switches over to the Rebel Alliance. And this is her in her jumpsuit for the Battle of Jakku. She flies an X-Wing. It's cool. I believe this is a Brick Arms E11 she is carrying. So I'm going to remove that because I don't have any custom weapons. But I do need to get some. But it's really cool. She has her jumpsuit down halfway, tied around her waist. You can see she has her backpack, which is carrying her little droid that she has in the video game. She has a darker skin tone. It's a darker flesh, but it's printed on. Super cool, unique. The mic is coming from the other way. Not usually Lego prints them on the right. This one's on the left. Helmet is awesome as well. You have the red and orange mixing this time with the Rebel Alliance symbols. You have like the caution thing on the front. This figure is awesome. I put it in my episode 6 hangar, even though I know she was on the Imperial side in episode 6. She just looks really cool in the hangar running around with the A-Wings. Awesome. Awesome figure all the way around. I am so happy with this, how the figure turned out. She even got a little arm printing on her shoulder, got a little Rebel insignia. Super cool. Like I said, Firestar went above and beyond with these figures and with their designs. The customs they do sell are awesome, and you're able to get Lego products from there as well. I just discovered them. I found them on Instagram. I absolutely love what they have to sell. They do have Rebel Pilot custom arms, and I do want to get them, but I have so many pilots that I'm debating whether I want to get the custom arm prints for every single pilot I do own. It's awesome. I can't wait until they restock, and so I can get those other 4 helmets. I want them so badly. But all the figures and all the customs I have shown are awesome, and it's able for me to complete some of my collections. So awesome customs. This is actually one of my first customs I really have and displayed. I have some customs, but I usually don't display them. But this figure goes so well because she doesn't look like she's too custom. She looks like she fits in with the Lego design, and so she's able to blend in and look natural, which is really what I go for. So this is awesome. Again, Firestar comes with awesome products all over, so I'm so happy with what I got. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'm really excited about this video, and they look awesome in my display. I can't wait to post pictures of them on my Instagram to show them off and what they look like. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching.